And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sierra College for today's Game 3 of the Triple C two-way Northern California Super Regionals being hosted here at Sierra College. Yesterday saw two games where Sac City played Modesto Junior College in the morning, and Sac City emerged from that first game victorious, 10-1. And Sierra would play Modesto later on in the day. And Sierra walked away with that 12-3. And Modesto Junior College was eliminated from the tournament. There are three other super regionals going on around Northern California right now. And in the other side of the bracket, along with Sierra, Santa Rosa defeated Cañada College 7-5, and Reedley defeated them 10-4, eliminating Cañada from contention. Santa Rosa and Reedley will be playing shortly as well. Being hosted by Delta College yesterday. Both Delta and Consumnes River defeated Mission. Delta defeating them 5-1, Consumnes 9-4, and so Mission was sent home. The only one in three-way contention still is taking place at Folsom Lake, where Fresno was defeated by Los Medanos College, but later on in the day, Fresno would defeat Folsom Lake 10-3. So that is still a three-way. Both Fresno and Folsom Lake now each having one loss, and Los Medanos not having any. The team needs two losses to be eliminated, and with that, there will be two games played there at Folsom Lake today in order to determine who is going to be moving on to the Northern California semis. So that's the quick roundup from around Northern California. We are going to get ready here at Sierra to get going. I'll be back with the introduction of today's starters in just a few minutes. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sierra College for today's game of the Triple C 2A Super Regionals here at Sierra College. Today's one and only game will feature the Sierra College Wolverines taking on the visiting Sac City Panthers. This is Game 3 of the Super Regionals hosted at Sierra. In yesterday's two games, Sac City defeated Modesto in the morning 10-1, and Sierra defeated Modesto 12-3 in the afternoon to eliminate Modesto College from contention, and this Super Regional turns into a 2-out-of-3 series between these two teams. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that are here, be sure to pass on the word to family and friends that may not be able to join us today. Today's game is being live streamed, as always, on YouTube at Sierra College Baseball Live. Once again, Sierra College Baseball Live on YouTube. And now let's introduce today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Sac City Panthers. Leading off for the Panthers, number 7, designated hitter Aiden Isola. Batting second, number 29, left fielder Stefan Foley. Batting third, number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. Batting fourth, number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski. Batting fifth, number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. Batting sixth, number 11, second baseman JT Maloney. Batting seventh, number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Batting eighth, number 24, third baseman Tyler Hamilton. And batting ninth, number 20, catcher Nolan Berry. Starting on the mound today for the Panthers, number 6, Logan Piper. And now the starting lineup for Sierra College Wolverines. Leading off, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. Batting second, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Batting third, number 20, catcher Joe Plessay. Batting fourth, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Batting fifth, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Batting sixth, number 21, designated hitter Clayton Coates. Batting seventh, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Batting eighth, number 24, right fielder Andre Chacon. And batting ninth, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. Starting on the mound for the Wolverines, number 22, Jake Torres. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats facing the flag in left field as we honor our nation with the national anthem. And welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the live stream today. Beautiful day here in Rockland. As we are getting ready for some great playoff action. Saw both of these teams really stepped up yesterday. And what would be the elimination of Modesto in the first two games of the Super Regionals. So now this series now turns into just a two-game series, 2 out of 3. Team needs 2 losses in order to be eliminated. And both of these teams only have 1 win. I'm joined by scoreboard guy and sometimes play-by-play guy TJ in the booth as always. And we are getting ready to go. I'm the PA guy here at Sierra College, Willie Preston, to do your play-by-play as well. Leading off for the Panthers today, number 7, designated hitter Aiden Isola. And that first pitch comes at 12:58. 59. 1 minute early, folks. Swing by Sola, and that one's going to go foul, dropping right there on the dugout roof. So we'll come back, try it again. Two and one to Isola with that pitch outside. Aiden, who came into the Super Regionals as the batting leader for the Panthers, was able to get 2 hits. 3 yesterday. Struck out once. Full count to Isola. And there's a strike. So he'll start the day off with the K. Now batting, number 29, left fielder Stefan Foley. So let's make that 2 strikeouts now for Torres. Now batting number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. And there's a strike to Lake, 1-1. Swing and fouled that one back. 1-2 with 2 outs to Mateo Lake. Ball 2-2. And Lake gets a hold of that, goes right down the first baseline, and he says it's fair. I could not see it as the fence line was kind of had it tucked away back there. But it was going pretty darn close to that line. So all the way to the corner here at Sierra College. Now batting number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogalski. So a good hit for Mateo Lake, going down as a double. And there is strike 1 from Torres to Rogalski. Lake had a single yesterday and then 3 walks. Nobody really challenging him. And Rogalski, the shortstop, also batted in the cleanup spot yesterday, did have 1 hit. One and two now with 2 outs. And that one fouls off. We'll try it again. 1-2. And he'll foul that one back. Grabs a hold of that one, and it's going to go deep first. No, make that right field. And that will be the out. Lake will be left at second. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless here in Rockland. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. And so Alex Johnson steps to the plate, Granite Bay Grizzly. And a veteran of the Wolverines swings on that first pitch, drives it right up the middle. And base hit, first pitch. Now batting for Sierra College, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. Ball goes foul down the third baseline. Base coach says, I got it. Try that again. Logan Piper checking up on Alex Johnson over there at first. Piper comes into today's ball game 5.34 ERA, 5 wins and 4 losses on the season. And he catches a little bit of the edge for strike. 0-2 now to Chamiso. And that one way outside, 1-2. Zach Chamiso, Lincoln High grad, another veteran of the team. And look at this, a message. Amanda is watching from Denver, Colorado. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to Rockland. Beautiful sunny skies. Going to be a warm day, like high 80s today. It's supposed to be like in the 90s tomorrow. Crazy. And the breeze that we've had the last several days is very faint. Kind of comes and goes. But regardless, great day for baseball here in Rockland. Piper checks over. Grounder up the middle. It's going to go to the shortstop who runs over to second, makes the tag, gets Johnson. And Chamiso is on at first with the fielder's choice. Now batting for Sierra College, number 20, Joe Plessay. So Joe Plessay, who was the DH in yesterday's ball game, is catcher today. Him and Clayton Coates switching spots. Pitch outside, right down the base, or down the batter box there. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Checking up on the other game, there's one that's already started, and that was the game in Folsom Lake. As Los Medanos is now leading Folsom Lake 3-2 in the bottom of the fourth. It's another strike to Plessé. While Delta and Folsom Lake, the number 2 and 3 seeds respectively, they're both on the other side of the Northern California bracket. So we would not even see them ostensibly to the state Final Four. There are 2 teams from Northern California that go. There's 2 separate sides of the bracket, and they do not meet at all until the state finals. So that state championship Final Four to be held in 2 weeks. Next week, the NorCal finals on each side of the bracket. And then those 2 meet up with the Southern California 2 teams to decide who will be the state champions. Ball goes foul, full count. They're having a conversation there. What's going on? Are they discussing the count? Not sure if they were trying to check on the count. Yeah, he's looking down at his counter. 2-2, he says. Okay. We'll try that again.
You can announce that there's a snack bar at softball that folks can go to.
Oh, okay.
Burgers, dogs, drinks.
Pitch outside. Now it's 3-2. We can all agree on that. So now 3-2 to Joe Plessé. He is the 3rd batter for the Wolverines. Still scoreless. And we have the lone runner on second for Sierra. And he knocks that one up. That'll go straight to the center fielder, and Chamiso is going to have to return to second. Now batting for Sierra College, 3rd baseman Jack Wise.
How's it going? Hey, nice to see you. How are you doing, sir?
See ya.
Good to see you as well. You can wherever you're comfortable. Sounds good. I'll chill here.
All right, so we're joined in the booth now by Press Tribune reporter Aaron Jackson, former Sierra announcer and all over the place announcer, and still announcing at various high schools. 0-1 count to Jack Wise.
4 volleyball section championship games tomorrow.
4 volleyball section championship games. That's a lot of games. Ooh, and that one definitely inside. Chamiso sees that. Barry was right on top of it, so he'll return to second.
9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
1-1 count with 2 outs to Jack Wise. And, well, okay, must have been a little outside edge there. I was going to call it outside, but.
Did Zach single or double?
Fielder's choice. And Chamiso takes off for third. Wise hits it right up the middle. The throw is made over to third. And that throw there to first, it's going to get Wise out. And we're going to go to the second. Scoreless in Rockland. Leading off for Sac City, number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. Pop up and Jack Wise comes on over. Jake Torres runs over to first to back him up, should he be needed, but that is not necessary, and Wise gets the out. Now batting number 11, second baseman JT Maloney. Strike one to Maloney. Talking about the brackets, how they're working in this super regional round, and it's essentially it's a small tournament and it's a double elimination. So 2 losses eliminates you from the super regional round. But because the same team suffered both of the losses in yesterday's action, it now just turns into a 2 out of 3 series between these 2 teams in front of us today. Only on the other side of the bracket with Folsom Lake does there actually exist a legitimate 3-team series still going on. Folsom Lake, Los Medanos, and Fresno City. Los Medanos having 1 win, and Fresno having a win and a loss. Fouled back to the net. We're in the bottom of the 5th at Folsom Lake. 3-2. Los Medanos is still leading. Pitch well outside. Two and two. Swing, that one goes foul. Inside, up says that's a strike, and he will go down. 3rd strikeout for Jake Torres. Now batting number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Sotomayor had one hit in yesterday's ball game. In his 5 at-bats, 2 strikeouts. Hit by pitch once. And there's a nice looking strike. 1-1 the count. Two and 1 the count. 2 outs, nobody on. And that just missing. 3-1. Inside, and he's going to get a walk to start things off today. Now batting number 24, third baseman Tyler Hamilton. And here comes Hamilton, who had the big day for the Panthers. 4 hits out of 5 at-bats, including 3 singles and a double. That's not bad. Pretty darn good day. Emir Balta says hi. Hello, Emir. And a big swing and a miss from Hamilton. Starting him off with a strike. Catcher Nolan Berry, the number 9 batter, is on deck for the Panthers. Again, we're still scoreless here in the top of the second inning. Pitch low and inside to Hamilton, 2-1. Another big swing and a miss. 2-2. And again, the flag just barely even moving out there. So unlike the last couple of days where we had a nice generous wind blowing into left field, not going to happen today. And he takes third great big swing and goes down with the K. That is 4 on the day for Jake Torres. And we're still scoreless. Going to go to the bottom of the second in Rockland.
So my understanding is, sorry.
Leading off for the Wolverines, number 17, Andrew Paulini. And we are back in the bottom of the second, still scoreless in Rockland. Andrew Paulini, big first baseman for Sierra College, to lead things off, followed by the DH today, Clayton Coates and Phoenix Casillas. Swing, that one goes fouled, hitting the fence next to the visitors' dugout. Pitch outside, 1-1. Got some music playing in the background. We have a softball game taking place here at Sierra as Triple C 2A softball playoffs also taking place. Consumnes River, thank you, Aaron, is here in town to take on the Wolverines. Wolverines, number 1 in the Northern California, 2 in the state, according to the last rankings I saw.
They're 4-0 against CRC this week.
4-0 against CRC already.
Two shutouts against the
So 3-2 now to Paulini. And Coates anxious to get in there. And that one's going to be popped up over the second baseman's head. Paulini is headed home to his first base spot. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 21, Clayton Coates. Now Clayton Coates to face his old team, the Panthers. Coates did play down at Sac City last year. Moved up to the Wolverines. Quick toss over there to first. Paulini having nothing with that. He's saying, "No, this is my base, man. I'm here." Yes. Pitch outside, 1-0.
Lincoln High got knocked out yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. Strike one to Coates. We got the left fielder, Phoenix Casillas, on deck for Sierra. Shot right to the shortstop, and he makes the throw. Double play. Now batting for Sierra College, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Well, nice defensive action by the Panthers on that one for 2 outs. Grounder over to the third baseman, slides and throws, but it's going to be too late. Casillas was already on the way. That was a tough one, stretching out and going across the body there. Now batting for Sierra College, number 24, right fielder Andre Chacon. Chacon was 2 for 4 yesterday. And he will pop that one up. It's going to be fouled off to the right-hand side. First baseman, I thought he was going to drop it there and came right back. Was able to get the foul. And so we're going to go to the third. Still tied 0-0. Leading off for the Panthers, number 20, catcher Nolan Berry. Well, looking pretty even so far. Both teams, 4 batters per side. And both teams still with the 0 up on the scoreboard. 1-1 to the number 9 batter, Nolan Berry. And he will ground that one to Zach Chamiz. So the shortstop makes the throw over to first in time. Now batting for Sac City, number 7, designated hitter Aiden Isola. First pitch, strike to Isola from Torres. 2-1. Outside, 3-1 now. Isola struck out in his first at bat. And he will pop that up off to the right-hand side. Foul as it drops into the bullpen of Sierra. Full count. And pitched a little high, so he's going to get the walk. Now batting number 29, left fielder Stephen Foley. Pitch catches, 1-1. Pitch high and outside. Another ball. Fully a 3-11 batter coming into the series. Quick throwback down to first. Not going to be in time. And it goes, but that one's going to be fouled back into the net. So we'll try that again. Foley, 5'11", 195 out of Vallejo. St. Patrick, St. Vincent High School. And so he's going to take a walk. Second walk in a row given up by Torres. Now batting number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. And the pitching coach going to go ahead and come on out and have a little talk with Torres. Usually has no problem in going quite the distance, if not the entire distance. Just a couple batters shy of the complete game in his last appearance. All right, so with runners at first and second, Mateo Lake comes up. Hit that double in his first at-bat down the first baseline corner. Now 2-0 to Lake. And there's a strike right down the middle. 2-1. And another strike. 2-2 now. Torres just needing to dial it in. And big hit into center right. Alex Johnson slides over to make the grab for the out, and both runners remain. Now batting number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski. First pitch to Rogowski, strike. And he will swing on that, fouling it back to the net. 0-2 the count. Pitch down the middle, but a little high. That will be the first ball to Rogowski. It's going to be low and inside for another ball. 2-2. And he pops that one up. Chamiso, the shortstop, slides back and makes the grab for the out. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. Still 0-0. Leading off for the Wolverines, second baseman Dylan Wells. And so Wells, the number 9 batter for Sierra College, leading things off. Here in the third inning, still scoreless, and he fouls that one off to the right-hand side, headed for the soccer field here at Sierra. Pitch way outside for the ball, 1-1. And I hear the voice of Pete DeFore in the background. So it looks like the softball game getting ready to get started. And Wells goes for the bunt, but ends up popping it up. And Wells is going to be out. Now batting for Sierra College, center fielder Alex Johnson. First pitch low and inside. And little grounder over there to third. He's going to make the throw, and it is in time. Now batting for the Wolverines, shortstop Zach Chamiso. So 2 outs now for Sierra. And Chamiso comes to the plate. First pitch, and he called that a strike. Yeah, I kind of thought it was headed toward the other batter box myself. Not really sure about that. That one a little further outside. Thank you. That was called a ball. 1-1 now to Chamiso. Swing on that and fouls back. One and two to Chamiso. And he fouls that one off to the left-hand side. Headed for Sierra College Boulevard. Count remains 1-2. Pops that little grounder right up the middle. Couple worms killed on the way, and Zach Chamiso is on first. Now batting for Sierra College, catcher Joe Plisse. Well, Chamiso found a way on to first again, and he is there. First pitch outside to Plisse. Ball 1. We got the anthem playing behind us. Next pitch also outside to Plisse. 3-0 from the starter, Logan Piper, for the Panthers to Joe Plessé. Does not swing on that. That's the first strike. Outside, and so Plessé is going to take his walk. Now batting for Sierra College, third baseman Jack Wise. Oh and 1. 2 outs and 2 on to Jack Wise. And Wise really reached for that one. Hits it foul. Straight back. Count remains 0-2. Turns around, throws it back, but Chamisa was already there. So we'll try it again. Swings, that one is going to be fouled off of his foot. It went down. It went on the inside of the baseline as it was dribbling down the field, but it went off of Jack Wise's foot. Everybody's kind of going back saying, hey, wait a second, wasn't that fair? And Jack Wise was like, trust my foot, it wasn't fair. Yeah, and the umpire, he was holding up his arms. Hey, I understand, but I called the time. It was foul. Jack Wise still kind of hobbling. Any ball off the foot's going to hurt, especially off the end of the bat first. So 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Wolverines. And little grounder to the third baseman who runs over, makes the tag, and puts this one to an end. Still tied, zeros going into the bottom of the third. Or excuse me, the top of the fourth coming up here. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Oh, man. All right, we'll see you, Aaron. Leading off for the Panthers, number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. Yeah, DJ Scott to lead things off, followed by JT Maloney and Levi Sotomayor. And first pitch going to be a ball. Jake Torres, the starter, still on the mound for the Wolverines. And that one also a ball. Missing inside. A little low. 2-0. That one apparently just missed the outside edge. That is definitely a strike over the middle of the plate. And so this inning will start off with a walk down to first. Now batting, number 11, second baseman JT Maloney. So Maloney, big guy, 6'2", 195 out of Del Oro, just down the road here in Loomis. Comes to the plate. Drops the bat down, showing the bunt, and the runner was leading off. Quick throwback. Had to really jump for first, was safe. But Maloney resorting to some of yesterday's tactics for Sac City. I've lost count of how many dozen they had thrown. Bunted that one straight up and over, got behind Placé. He kind of lost track of it, unable to get to it. But Sac City had to have had a dozen bunts. And they were just bunting at will anywhere and everywhere. Modesto unable to field them. And we'll see if they're going to try that again today. 0-2 the count to Maloney. Bunts that one to the pitcher. And Torres able to make the throw over to first. So we'll call that the sac bunt as the runner moves to second. Now batting, number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. And Sotomayor dropped the bat down for the bunt, pulled it back, but it was called strike. Did not show the bunt, but that was going to be another strike. Sotomayor was walked in his first appearance at the plate today. Little hit up the middle over to the second baseman, and Dylan Wells makes the throw in time for the second out of the inning. Now batting, number 24, third baseman Tyler Hamilton. So DJ Scott, now the runner at third, with 2 outs, and Hamilton with another big swing. He struck out with 3 of those great big swings in his first at bat in the second inning. That one just misses for ball one. Let's see if they go back to the... Oh, goes right back to the big swing. Go figure. So 1-2 now to Tyler Hamilton. Again, big hit day yesterday. 4 for 5, including a double and a couple and a couple singles. That one says inside, but that is a strikeout again. And he's going to go ahead and have a seat. So we're still scoreless after 3.5. And so here we are in the bottom of the 4th inning already. Leading off for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. First pitch to Paulini is going to be low and inside for ball one. Another one of the big veterans on the team for Sierra College, Andrew Paulini. Another sophomore from Oakmont High School. 6'3", 220. And has really been the go-to starter for Sierra in each of his years. Pops that one up high into center left, and the center fielder, DJ Scott, able to make the grab in time. Now batting for Sierra College, designated hitter Clayton Coates. First pitch to Coates. Does not hit. 1-0. Second pitch looked like it almost hit the same spot. 2-0 now. The left fielder, Phoenix Casillas, on deck for Sierra College. And that one's going to be strike one. Foul that. It's now 2-2 with one out, nobody on. Clayton Coates, 6'1", 210, out of Lincoln High School. Teammate of the shortstop, Zach Jamisa. Pitch inside for the full count. And he'll foul that one off to the right-hand side as it heads out for the soccer field here at Sierra. Soccer field here at Sierra is adjacent to the outfield along the right-hand side. And the softball field directly behind us and to the right. Thankfully, that one not hitting the softball. Yeah, we are the home team today. We'll be the designated visiting team tomorrow morning. Little grounder, and that is going to hit through the gap. Coates with the single. Now batting for Sierra College, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Well, those little grounders have been effective so far today for the base hits. And Clayton Coates is on. Well, first pitch going to be in dirt to Casillas. Want to know? He had a single on his first at bat. See if he can get another hit and move the base runners. Another one down low. 2-0. Casillas 6'2", 175 out of Granite Bay. No, excuse me, Del Oro. He's a Del Oro guy. And he will foul that one off to the right-hand side and first one into the softball field. Getting a little extra in-game catch for the center fielder out there. Pitch goes wide, and just like that, Coates down to second. Kind of funny. It looked like he was about ready to give the second baseman a little high five there as he was coming in. Oh, wait. I'm on the other team. Oh, wait a second. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for the Wolverines. I think that was Zach Jenkins. Did not quite get to see that number completely, but it looks like him. Try and get that runner for you in just a minute. 3-1 to count. And swing and a miss. Yes, indeed. Pinch running on second base, number 30, Zach Jenkins. So Zach Jenkins out of Anchorage, Alaska. Not sure if his parents or grandparents are listening in today. That's all right. We'll take the walk. And Phoenix Casillas down there to first. And it looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. Yes, indeed. First mound visit for Sac City. Cheap Band-Aids. Yep, Grandma is watching. Okay, so we got some Jenkins family here. That's good to see. Now batting for Sierra College, number 24, Andre Chacon. And so here is Andre Chacon at the plate. Runners at first and second for the Wolverines. And so Jenkins replaces Clayton Coates, the DH. And there is strike to Andre Chacon, the right fielder for Sierra, another veteran of this team out of Greeley, Colorado. One and one the count with one out. Nice curve, and it is a strike. Do see somebody warming up, doing some stretching out there in the Sac City bullpen. Not throwing yet, but they are getting somebody ready. And swing and a miss. Chacon will sit with the K. Now batting for Sierra College, second baseman Dylan Wells. Wells swings on that first pitch, fouls it off to the right-hand side. Runners remain at first and second. A little movement on that one, but it does not come back inside. Not enough. So that is going to be a ball 1-1. Pitch inside, but umpire says, no, that is a strike. And we've seen that call a number of times. A real tight inside on the left-hand side of that plate. It is been called a strike both sides, both teams. Runners go. And it is a K. Wells will put an end to this inning, and we are still scoreless here in Rockland. Leading off for Sac City, number 20, catcher Nolan Berry. Well, here we are. It is the top of the 5th inning now. And the starter, Jake Torres, on the mound for the Wolverines. As we were looking, Torres, not quite as many strikes as what we're used to seeing out of him. 5 strikeouts so far and 4 walks. Another thing that not normal for him. That one missed a little inside. Ball 1. 1-1. And those 2 strikeouts that we just saw from Logan Piper were the first strikeouts of the day for him. Swing and a miss. And so let's add to that strikeout count right now. Now batting number 7, Aiden Isola. Several umbrellas in the stand. It is sunny and getting warmer. It's supposed to be like the warmest weekend of the year so far. We're supposed to get into the 90s. And I think I saw 88 on the forecast today, which is pretty darn warm, considering we haven't seen it yet. 2-0 the count. Make that 3-0 count to Isola. And there is strike 1. And Aiden Isola will get another walk. He walked in his last at-bat as well. Now batting number 29, left fielder Stephen Foley. Well, he's wearing jersey number 9. Shows up on the roster as 29. And it's the same guy. Hit deep into center field. Alex Johnson runs all the way back to the fence. He makes the grab as he goes up and puts his hands on the fence to stop himself. Isola is going to stay put right there at first. Now batting number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. Good play by Johnson, getting out there quick. Lake drops down to bat as though he was going to bunt, pulls it back. And there is a strike to Lake. Big swing and a miss for the strike. 1-2. Lake started out the day with a double. And he will fly that one into right field this time. And there is Andre Chacon with the grab, and that will end it. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still tied at 0.
Goal for Fred.
Leading off the Wolverines, center fielder Alex Johnson. So Alex Johnson leading things off for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Leadoff batter today, he'll be followed by Zach Chamiso and Joe Plessé. And there is a nice strike from the Panthers starter, Logan Piper. Both starters still going here in the 5th inning. And hard grounder to the shortstop, makes the throw. And it looks like it's going to be in time there to first for the first out. Now batting for the Wolverines, shortstop Zach Chamiso. And so here is Zach Chamiso. First pitch, we can all agree it was outside. And he will pop that one up foul off to the left-hand side. Grounder over to the second baseman this time. And he will throw in time for the second out of the inning. Now batting for the Wolverines, catcher Joe Plessé. And so here is Plessé at the plate. First pitch inside and bounces away. And we're hearing the chants from the softball field. Got a score update? Still 0-0. Okay. And Plessé just belts that one deep into center field, going all the way back to the fence. And he will stand up on second base with a beautiful double. Now batting for the Wolverines, third baseman Jack Wise. And so here comes Wise. 2 outs, 1 on second. First pitch, nice strike from Logan Piper. Quick check of the score. Los Medanos leading Folsom Lake 6-4 now in the top of the 9th inning. Folsom Lake is the home team, so they will get a chance. Nice single, and that is going to be good. Plessé is there at home, scoring the first run for the Wolverines, the first run of the ball game. And throwing air will get Wise an extra base. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. So a nice single and throwing air will turn that into a double, and a big rip out into right field going all the way back. And there is Mateo Lake with the grab, but not before the Wolverines are on the board, and they lead this one 1-0. A quick score update from Folsom Lake College. Los Medanos leading Folsom Lake 6-4 in the top of the 9th. Leading off for Sac City, number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski. And here we are in the top of the 6th inning. Wolverines now lead 1-0 over Sac City in this third game of the Triple C two-way Super Regionals here at Sierra College. Again, games 1 and 2. Sac City and Sierra each won 1, defeating Modesto College and giving them their 2 losses. And so they are now home, and it's between these 2 teams. Let me say that again. These 2 teams in the best 2 out of 3. Nice strike, and it's strike 2 to Rogowski. Here's the 1-2 from Torres. Big swing. That one's going to go foul over there into the soccer field. Count remains 1-2. Rogowski is yet to reach first base. Nope, he will this time. Right in the gap between center and left. He's hitting first, and he's going to go for 2. Just beating the throw. Now batting, number 4, center fielder DJ Scott. Solid hit by Rogowski in great spot. And so here is Sac City. Runner at second. And no outs. Bunt laid down, and the pitcher, Torres, makes the throw in time to first. And so there is 1 out. Again, we saw Sac City using the bunt game yesterday extensively. Like I say, I don't know. I'm going to round it up to nice even dozen. Now batting, number 11, second baseman JT Maloney. So 1 out, and the runner remains at second. Nice pitch, and umpire, nope, no arm. So he didn't think it touched. We'll see. 1-0 the count. That one going to be low, 2-0. That one's going to reach edge of the base there, and so it is a strike, 2-1. Big swing. That one's going to go foul off to the right-hand side. Did it reach the softball field? Yep, softball. All right, 2-2 the count with 1 out. And big swing from Maloney, and that one's going to go into center, deep into center. Alex Johnson makes the grab and the long throw, but the runner already well on his way to third. Now batting, number 27, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Now, Sac City moving runners, and they now have a runner on third, ready to try and tie this one up. Sotomayor dropped the bat, raised it back up, but it was called strike. So with 2 outs and a runner at third, that pitch from Torres gets away and a little high. There is another pitcher in the bullpen, should he be needed, although Torres has a history of going deep into these games, so we'll see. Also a pitcher warming up in the Sac City bullpen. Big swing and a miss. 1-2. Now the count to Sotomayor. Oh! Torres was pretty much off the field. He was ready to go and sit down. He thought it hit that other edge. Oh, that was definitely outside. 3-2 count. And there is the strike, no doubt about that, right over the middle of the plate. And that will end it. Another runner left on. And so now we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Wolverines leading by 1. Pinch hitting for the Wolverines, designated hitter number 16, Josh Hardiman. So we saw Zach Jenkins come in to pinch run for Clayton Coates, and now he's been replaced by Josh Hardiman. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Hardiman. Two and two the count. And he will swing and miss, run down to first. The ball got away, but he will have the K. Now batting for the Wolverines, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. And Casillas swings on that first pitch, and that ball is headed for the softball field. One and one the count. Nice solid hit into left, and just in time, the left fielder Stefan Foley able to get over and make the grab. Now batting for Sierra College, right fielder Andre Chacon. And so here is Andre Chacon. First pitch catches the outside edge for strike one. Chacon 6'2", 215. Again, out of Colorado. Another veteran of the team. Hear a whole bunch of yelling next door. We'll see what happens. And he drops down the bunt last minute, down to third baseline. And Chacon, he was already there. They didn't even think of trying to throw on that one. He was gone. Nice bunt, Andre Chacon. Now batting for the Wolverines, second baseman Dylan Wells. So here comes Dylan Wells, second baseman. Del Campo High grad, another veteran of the Wolverines. And the number 9 batter. Two outs, trying to make something happen for Andre Chacon. Now the runner over at first. And he hits a nice one between the gap, short third. And so base runners are moving. And it looks like we are going to have another visit to the mound, and indeed, a new pitcher. So let me see if I can find a number on this new guy and get that information to you. '18. Well, number 18 for Sac City is Gage Eastlick. 6'3", 215 out of Whitney High School. Now on the mound for the Panthers, number 18, Gage Eastlick. So 6'3" righty, 3.13 ERA, 2 wins, 2 losses, and 16 appearances. One nothing. 1-0. Consumnes now in the lead. And a quick score update. Look at this. Folsom Lake tied it up, and we're in the top of the 10th, 6-6. Folsom Lake and Los Medanos. Los Medanos had the victory yesterday. Now batting for the Wolverines, center fielder Alex Johnson. So really interesting, yeah, because Folsom Lake, they had lost yesterday's ball game to Fresno. And so if they were to have another loss today, that would kick them out of the playoffs and their season would be finished. So an important game, obviously, for them. This is do or die, and they're already home. Pitch inside. That's ball 2. Runners at first and second for the Wolverines with 2 outs. So 3 balls now. And the first strike. And it is foul down the first baseline. So we're going to have to come on back and try that one again. We'd seen one other hit out there earlier today, and that one was fair. Sadly, we can't really see it on the camera, and I can't see it either. You guys can actually see the little fence I've been talking about kind of jetting out there, and so the corner is blinded from our position. So the runners go. Nice hit, and it's just past the second baseman. Johnson is going to get to first, and like that, Andre Chacon comes in and bumps the Wolverines' lead up to 2. Now batting for Sierra College, shortstop Zach Chamiso. And so now we have Chamiso coming up, and this little 2-out rally is extended. Runners at first and third. And Chamiso trying to see if he can perhaps add to that score. And there's strike 1. Quick throw over to first. Alex Johnson, the speedy center fielder, not having any part of that. Able to get back in plenty of time. Dylan Wells, second baseman, that's really no slouch himself, looking intently. He is pretty quick. And that one popped up. It's going to go right down to third baseline, but it's going to drop foul into the visitor bullpen. And that is 0-2 now, right? To Chamiso? Johnson takes off at second. Chamiso with the third strike beats out the confusion at home as the catcher not sure what's going on. Was it fair? And the ball's rolling right down the line. Didn't matter. Base is loaded for the Wolverines. Now batting for Sierra College, catcher Joe Plessé. And here is the catcher, Plessé now. Every now and then you see them when they run on that third strike. And indeed, bobbled ball, and he is there. So bases loaded. Ball to Plessé. And Joe just walks on back in there. He has some power too, so we'll see if he's able to get a hold of one. And that pitch inside, ball 3. Again, all 2-out rally. Andre Chacon singled after there was already 2 outs. And there is ball 4, the walk for Joe Plessé. And walked in run number 3 for the Wolverines. Now batting for Sierra College, third baseman Jack Wise. And it looks like we're going to have a little conversation out there on the mound as the catcher, Nolan Berry, goes out, has a little talk with Gage Eastlick. So Chacon scored. Now Dylan Wells scored. And we still have bases loaded. And let's face it, you can go ahead and walk Joe Plessé, who was the 352 batter coming into this series, but right behind him you have Jack Wise, the 336 batter. No slouch of his own, who could also make some things happen here. So we'll see what happens. He's look set. Strike 2, 1-1. Not strike 2. Strike 1. 2 outs. Swings, pops it up. It's going to be fouled right over there to the first baseman, who makes the easy grab. And so we'll leave bases loaded, but the Wolverines now lead 3-0. And I think we're going to have another pitcher coming in for Sierra. that? I can't see his number. Turn. Well, we're trying to see the number, folks, and sadly, he's not turning around. About time. Caden Hunter. Now on the mound for Sierra College, number 35, Caden Hunter. Leading off for the Panthers, number 24, third baseman Tyler Hamilton. And the first pitch by Hunter, going to be strike one to Hamilton. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Hamilton with 2 strikeouts on the day. Make that 3 strikeouts on the day after a 4 for 5 yesterday. We got the 3rd strikeout. Now batting, number 20, catcher Nolan Berry.
I'm the basketball coach, so I'm going to take advantage of that.
And so here comes Nolan Berry. Hit one to the shortstop, his first at bat, and struck out in his last. We will see if Hunter can go ahead and get another strikeout right here.
Whew.
0-2 count. Ball gets away. One and 2 to Berry. That pitch high also gets away from Plessé. Ooh, and that's going to be inside, a little bit too far. And he'll take his base, hit by pitch. Now batting, number 7, Aiden Isola. Looks like he's going to come out and going to check Caden Hunter. Checking the scoring update from Folsom Lake College. Still showing a tie, 6-6, bottom of the 10th. Los Medanos and Folsom Lake still all tied up. Folsom Lake still in it.
What inning? They play 7.
And so here's Aiden Isola. And there's strike one to Isola. 1 out, runner at first. Wolverines lead this one 3-0. Nothing scored early, but they put up 1 in the 5th and 2 in the last inning. And here we are in the top of the 7th. Starter Jake Torres went all 6 for the Wolverines. Well, grounder to the shortstop, and Chamiso bobbles it at short. He was going for the quick flip and the possible double play, and instead, nothing. Now batting number 9, left fielder Stephen Foley. First pitch is strike to Foley. And that one's going to get past Dylan Wells there at second. And, oh, the runner slipped. Barry was going to go around third. He slipped at third. He went down on his tail and kind of crawled back, headed back for third. And so we're going to have bases loaded and 1 out as Mateo Lake comes to the plate for Sac City. Now batting number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. Swing and a miss. And there is strike 2.
Let's go.
Like that, strike 3, and Foley is gone, or Mateo Lake is gone. Now batting number 2, shortstop Elijah Rogowski. First pitch going to catch the outside edge for strike 1. That one outside, 1-1. We're still here in the top of the 7th. 2 outs. Sac City with bases loaded. And the new pitcher for the Wolverines, Caden Hunter, trying to get that final out. One and two to the shortstop, Rogowski. And that one's popped up high along the first base line, and the catch is made. And for the third out, we're going to go to the stretch. Wolverines leading 3-0. Well, here we are, baseball fans. You know what time it is. It's the middle of the seventh, so it's time to stand up and stretch it out. Come on, sing it along. A 1 and a 2. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ground. Huh? Run for it. Andrew Paulini there at the plate for the Wolverines. First baseman. 2-2 the count. And he will swing on that. It's going to be foul. Count remains 2-2. A lot of action there in this last inning. Between bases loaded for Sac City, we had bases loaded for the Wolverines. MKG Slick on the mound. Shot is popped up and back. Hit, I think, the storage container, right? Over there, it sounded like a storage container hit. Full count now to Andrew Paulini. And we're hearing all sorts of cheering going on next door. Grounder right up the middle to the shortstop. He will make the bullet throw down to first. And the out is made. Now batting for Sierra College, number 16, Josh Hardiman. So Hardiman swings on that first pitch. It's going all the way to the fence. And he has a stand-up double, no problem. Now batting for the Wolverines, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. First pitch and a swing, and he just put it deep there into left fielder, running back. Could not get there in time. Quite the hit for Hardiman. And called strike. Here's the 1-1. Big swing. That one's going into left field. It's going deep all the way to the fence again, almost to the same spot Chacon hit. Same result, except this time that double is attached to a RBI for the Wolverines, and it looks like Sac City may have had enough, and we may have a new pitcher coming in, and indeed, that's the way it's going to look. So let me get you that new info here in just a second. Looks like number 13. Now on the mound for the Panthers, number 13, Porter Robinson. Porter Robinson, 5.01 ERA, 2 wins, 2 losses, and 14 appearances. 23 innings pitched. That 1 RBI brings the Wolverine total up to 4 runs on the day. And still shutout for Sac City. Both teams got a win yesterday in this Super Regional Series, and one of them will walk away with the loss today. Takes 2 losses to eliminate the team from this round, and only one team will advance to the next. Quick update from Folsom Lake College. It is all tied in the top of the 11th. Los Medanos and Folsom Lake, each with 6 runs. So it's all tied up. And again, Folsom Lake playing on their last leg, trying to make this one happen. Keep their playoff hopes alive. Now batting for Sierra College, number 24, right fielder Andre Chacon. And so here is Chacon, the right fielder, who got the 2-out rally going in the last inning. The runner was gone. What was up with that? He's like motioning him back. Was that not a stolen base? The dude took off. All right, let me see if we can understand what's going on here. Oh, he's sending him back. Was it no pitch? Have a guess. It could be a no pitch. And so if there was something happening, that was a strike. Was that a strike? If it was a no pitch, well, we're trying to understand it. Don't want to yell in people's ear at home, but first the stolen base, he was brought back with the stolen base. And, oh, wow, that was ugly. Was there a time issue? Was there a delay on Andre Chacon stepping into the box? I don't know. Now batting for the Wolverines, second baseman Dylan Wells. Again, it's tough when we don't have the umpires mic'd up, but I would like to be able to explain it, at least so we had, an understanding of the play. But on its face, it's kind of difficult to see what was taking place. Want to know the count to Dylan Wells. Umpire was looking over into the dugout. I'm not sure if some words were being tossed out, but it's always tough when you got a questionable call, or at least there's some questions about it. And so here's the 2-0 pitch from Porter Robinson. Outside, 3-0. We need the softball players over here chanting 3-3 in a row. You got to love the energy coming from softball every time.
There's only 2 pitch right there?
That's what we had, but we weren't sure what happened after the stolen base was called back. It was like he called no pitch, which if it's no pitch, there's no count. So
Now we're down to 1 pitch.
We don't know. Now batting for Sierra College, center fielder Alex Johnson. Pitch outside and in the dirt. 1-0. So let's see if we can get this thing correct. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's not in dispute. And there is now 2 outs. 2 runners on. First and second. Alex Johnson, center fielder, is at the plate. That pitch on the low side, it's going to be a strike. Quick throwback, and no, he is safe there at second. Phoenix Casillas. When you take a look at Casillas, and you realize, I mean, he is, 6'2", outfielder. He's quick, he's got some wheels, and he's got some long, old arms. So he had no problem in getting back. Grounder right up the middle. It's going to get past the shortstop. Casillas is going to score from second. Another run is scored in a huge single from Alex Johnson. Two out rallies. They're always popular. 2-out rally in the last one, and it's the start of a little 2-out rally here. Now batting for the Wolverines, shortstop Zach Chamiso. So Chamiso to the plate, runners at first and second. And the first pitch, high and outside for the ball. Big swing and a miss for Zach. It's 2-1 the count. Saw something he liked. He was going for that one. Take a look at the American flag blown in left field. It's blown a little left to right. Kind of a gentle, solid breeze there. Which is nice because it is kind of warm today, so the breeze is welcome. And I'm sure Zach likes it blown to the right side too. Although that one is fouled off to the left-hand side. Wolverines leading this one 5-0 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Both runners go, and Chamiso is walked.
It looked like it. Hey, he's getting comfortable with that.
Now batting for the Wolverines, catcher Joe Plissé. And so here comes Plissé to the plate. First pitch going to be high, ball 1. Joe has a double so far today, 2 walks. Popped one into center. And that one, not sure where exactly that bounced, but that was a tough foul taken to the catcher. Well, must have hit his shoulder. So we'll go ahead and take a little break here. We'll be right back. And so we are back. It looks like he is okay, able to make a couple practice throws there, and everything seems to be working. So Nolan Berry is still in the ball game. Not sure if it came straight off the bat or if it hit the ground first and into the shoulder. But regardless, it was a pretty solid hit there onto the shoulder. He was hurting. And that one popped up and foul off to the right-hand side. 1-2 the count. And wow, here in the bottom of the 11th, Folsom Lake puts up 4 runs, taking the 10-6 victory over Los Medanos. And so now Folsom Lake with 1 win, 1 loss. Los Medanos with 1 win, 1 loss. Fresno with 1 win, 1 loss. This is all tied up. This on the other side of the NorCal bracket in Triple C 2A baseball. That one inside, hit by pitch, and that's going to bring in another run. And it looks like that might be it for this pitcher. And indeed, I see another person coming in. We'll get back to you in just a second with the new batter or the new pitcher information. Now on the mound for Sac City, number 8, Jordan Gonzalez. And quick score update. Bottom of the 11th, Folsom Lake able to pull it out over Los Medanos, 10-6. Evening up that series, win and a loss for all 3 teams.
Down 2-0 over here. Top of the 7th.
Now batting for the Wolverines, third baseman Jack Wise. So Jordan Gonzalez on the mound for Sac City. And Jack Wise coming to the plate. Bases loaded. Wolverines with 3 runs this inning, including that last one. Oh! Ball gets through. Wait a second. Hold on. He's hit by the ball. He takes his base. The pitch hit the runner. Why is everybody running back? No, he's hit by a pitch. All right. Sorry about that, folks. We've got some interesting stuff going on, to say the least. Ball comes in and it hits the batter. That was pretty clear. We saw that. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. And Paulini hits that one skyward, and the center fielder, DJ Scott, able to make the grab and gets the out. Not before the Wolverines add to the total and take an even larger lead, putting up 4 in the inning. Wolverines now lead 7-0. Leading off for the Panthers, number 4, DJ Scott. So Caden Hunter still on the mound for Sierra. Jake Torres went 6 for Sierra. And Caden Hunter came in to start things off in the 7th. 2-1 the count to the center fielder, Scott. And he fouls that one back to the net. 2-2. And he'll foul that one back even further as it's headed for the softball field behind us. Full count. Big swing and a miss, and that's the K for DJ Scott. His first strikeout of the day. Now batting, number 11, second baseman JT Maloney.
No problem. Not wrong.
3 strikeouts on the day so far for Caden Hunter. That one goes foul off into the soccer field here at Sierra College. Hit deep into center. It's going back to the fence, and it's dropped. Alex Johnson was trying to catch the ball and simultaneously hit the fence. Didn't work this time. Made the long throw to third. Runner stopped at second. Solid double. Now batting, number 27, Levi Sotomayor. So 1 out, runner at second. And ball 1 to Sotomayor. Reached on a walk his first at bat, but has not seen first base since. Bunts it right back to the pitcher, and Hunter throws over to third, and the lead runner is out. And Sotomayor will reach first. Now batting, number 24, third baseman Tyler Hamilton. So quick defensive play by Hunter on that bunt, getting the lead runner. Wolverines leading by 7-0 here in the 8th inning. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Two strikes and 2 outs. Sotomayor with 3 strikeouts on the day. And the bat stopped on that one. So 1-2 the count now to Tyler Hamilton. Pitch inside, evening up the count, 2-2.
No matter what, yeah. Both of these things. Yes. Both are in the best of 3. Yeah. Okay.
See that post right here? Post. It's like it's coming loose. And a big strikeout there. 4th strikeout of the day for Tyler Hamilton. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. The Wolverines hold the shutout 7-0. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, Josh Hardiman. Oh, Aiden Chang, now catcher. That's what it was. Now behind the plate for the Panthers, number 5, Aiden Chang. Fouls that one back to the net. 1-2 the count to Hardiman. Pops that one up into shallow center, and Scott able to run up on it, make the grab for the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Ball gets away from Chang off to the right. Another ball, 2 balls. A lot of action next door at the softball field. Sierra College trying to battle back is Consumnes with the lead. Oh, and that one inside. Looks like caught the shirt or the belt there. So he's going to take a walk to first. Now batting for the Wolverines, right fielder Andre Chacon. Runner takes off for second. The slide, and he is safe. Phoenix Casillas was going to get a stolen base today. He was bound and determined to do it.
That's it. 2-1.
And it looks like a final from next door at the softball field. Consumnes River beating Sierra 2-1 in their first game of their series.
Me personally, that's just my thing.
Throw back to second, checking up on Casillas. And there is strike two, 1-2 the count to Andre Chacon. Again, the pace of the game really slowed down here. Trying to avoid some of the errors that had come up before. Full count now to Andre Chacon. Andre with a hit and 2 strikeouts today. Popped one up foul over there along the first base line too. Like to get another hit right here. And instead he pops that one up and it might be headed for the softball field. Hard hit going foul into the soccer field. Count remains full. And that's going to be a walk for Andre Chacon, headed to first. Now batting for Sierra College, second baseman Dylan Wells.
TJ, right? TJ, sorry. Brad.
And that's popped up into right. So that's going to be an out for Dylan Wells. Now batting for the Wolverines, center fielder Alex Johnson. So runners at first and second and 2 outs. Alex Johnson trying to start another one of those 2-out rallies. We'll see. Pitch a strike to Johnson. One and one the count. And Gonzalez really slowing this game down. Smack to the third baseman who makes the throw in time to second. And we're going to go to the top of the ninth. Wolverines leading 7-0. Pinch hitting for the Panthers, number 3, Vinny Batchelor. So we got Vinny Batchelor coming in. This is in the catcher spot. Number 9 hole for the Panthers. And strike 2. Wolverines leading this one 7-0 here in the top of the ninth. And this is the last chance for the Panthers. Just missed the strike zone. 1-2. So if this holds on and the Panthers lose, that would be their first loss in this Super Regional Series. And so regardless, both teams will play again tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. And essentially now it is the best of 3.
What's up?
That one fouled off to the right-hand side. It's a best of 3 series. So Sac City would have 1 loss, and Sierra would still need to have 1 more defeat. Or they would need to, Sierra would need to defeat Sac City 1 more time in order to advance to the next round, NorCal Finals. 2-2 the count. Batchelor right back at the pitcher, and Zach Chamiso with the heads-up play from short. I mean, you can't fault Caden Hunter for not making it, but that was an amazing play by Zach Chamiso to make the play it short. Now batting, number 7, Aiden Isola. And that first pitch from Hunter, a little high. A little bit. Second pitch, umpire says, is a strike. And that one pops straight up. Looks like into deep second. And yes, indeed, Dylan Wells able to make the grab. That's out number 2. And now batting for the Panthers, number 9, left fielder Stephen Foley. So 2 outs, and this is the last hope for the Panthers in this game 3 of the CCC 2A Super Regionals. Ball 2. Grounder into right field, and Foley's going to get the hit. His second in a row. Now batting number 16, right fielder Mateo Lake. Mateo Lake, 5'11", 220 out of Rio Americano High School in Sacramento. Another veteran of the Panther team. And that pitch on the opposite side of the plate for strike 1. Nope, just missed. Two outs and 1 on. Wolverines leading 7-0. Mateo Lake, no, he didn't go. So says the umpire in the field and everybody in the box. We all agree. No swing. Inside, 3-1. And Mateo Lake trying to get something going. Again, 2 outs and 1 on. He is the last hope. Swing and a miss. Full count. And the last strike guy is out there banging the drum. Runner goes, and he will foul that one back up off to the left. We'll try it again. Pitch is low, and he will get the free base. Now we have 2 on and 2 outs. Number 2 comes to the plate. Now batting shortstop Elijah Rogowski. And the pitching coach comes out for the Wolverines. I'm going to have a little talk. Trying to get things finished off right here. 1 out needed. And Rogowski there at the plate. 1 hit today in 4 at-bats. And that first pitch from Hunter, strike 1. Again, tomorrow's game will be played at 11 o'clock. And the next game, if necessary, would be played 40 minutes after the conclusion of that 11 a.m. game. Next pitch is high. 2-1. Caden Hunter is the pitcher. Nobody warming up in the bullpen. And that one just missing. 3-1. Now the count. Big hit skyward into left field. Phoenix Casillas underneath it makes the grab. And that is the ball game by a final score of 7-0. The Wolverines take this game against Sac City in the NorCal Super Regionals. Tomorrow we will have a baseball game right here at 11 a.m. as the Wolverines once again take on Sac City to see who will advance into the NorCal Finals. We hope to see you again right here, 11 a.m. Tomorrow's game, the Wolverines will be the designated visiting team. Sac City will be the designated home team in what is now a best 2 out of 3 series. We hope to see you then. If you're not able to make it out to the game, be sure to check us out live on YouTube. We're always live streaming everything from right here at Sierra College. Till tomorrow, we'll see you then. Wolverines win 7-0. Good night. And thank you all who are joining us on the live stream. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.